Roman Catholic members ba ang mga apostles ng ating Panginoong Hesus? Ang sagot po ay hindi, mga kapatid, sapagkat ang mga apostles ng ating Panginoong Hesus, sila yung mga Jew, no? At nasa member sila ng Judaism group. At kung ating titingnan, nung sila naging apostles ng Panginoong Hesus at nagsimulang mangaral, ang tawag sa kanila yung mga Kristiyano sa Acts chapter 11 verse 26. Hindi sila tinawag ng mga Roman Catholics. They were first called Christians in Antioch. Pag sinabing Christians, galing sa Greek word na Christianos, ang ibig sabihin ay mga followers ni Jesus Christ, mga believers ng ating Panginoong Hesus. So hindi sila mga Roman Catholics, kundi sila yung mga Kristiyano, mga kapatid, sapagkat sila ay tagasunod ng ating Panginoong Hesus. At kung ating titingnan, ang kanilang mga doktrinang dala, sila naman ay mga hindi kumakain ng karumalduman, ng baboy o anumang mga maruruming hayop. Yung mga Roman Catholics ngayon, malakas kumain na ganyan eh. At yung mga apostles ay mga Sabbath keepers. Ang mga Roman Catholics ngayon, mga Sunday keepers. So malayo ang pagkakaiba, mga kapatid. Iniingatang banal nila ang araw ng Sabbath at sinusunod nila pamantayan ng banal na kasulatan. Pinangangaral nila ang 10 utos ng Diyos. At wala pang Roman Catholic Church sa
His teachings are the teachings of all sects. How could they say that the apostles are not Catholic? In saying that as they mean they not also inside the Abraham's church. Believers of God are called as a children of Abraham, because we are all inside the church that God had established to Abraham, which was called before as household, or house of Abraham or church of Abraham, then continued to Isaac and to Jacob, then to Judah or David, as was called Judaism, so as they mean as was, because the church of God ministry was named as Judaism, so they mean those before Jacob are no longer in the church of God, because it was already named Judaism. No. They will also become Jews, as they are inside the Church of God, being ministered by the Judaism, meaning the Church of Abraham and the Judaism are same one Church of God. Now as was written, the Judaism was given to Jesus, so that is why Jesus was called to be forever King of Jews. So the Islamic is wrong as they said the Islam start even during the time of Abraham, but why they said they don't belong to Judaism. Then Jesus makes the Judaism to be Judaism Christianity, as when he said to Peter, "To you I will build my church," for if Jesus is forever King of Jews, so as therefore what he established to Peter is Judaism Christianity, as was also called in short Christianity, so do they mean those before Jesus, who did not disbelieve with God, are no longer in the church of God, because Jesus makes a Jesus Judaism Christianity. Meaning the true Jews are the Christians, for they are following the command of God to honor Jesus as God and to worship, as what he imparted in the book of Isaiah and in the book of Daniel and in Quran. So that is why Jesus said in Bible and Quran, he is Lord of God and be worshipped. So the apostles is the member of Judaism Christianity, or Christianity, not of the former Judaism. Did you not understand in Matthew 13 verse 56? This means in time that the sisters in race of Jesus are not yet rejecting the Jews who are not accepting Jesus, so as to join what was built by Jesus, which is Judaism Christianity, called to be Church of Christ or Christianity. As Paul called the Jews who did not accept Jesus as sect. You sect preach for the things you don't know that Acts 11 verse 26 doesn't mean that the apostles first to be called Christians in Antioch, or the Christians start in Antioch. Did you not understand Jesus said the salvation start from the Jews, as Paul said in Galatians 4 verse 25 present city of Jerusalem. Paul means that Jerusalem becomes Christian at time. The words the disciples were called Christians as in Latin Christianus, or followers of Christ. There is no term Christ or Christus in Hebrew, because the term Messiah and Christos definitely having different meaning, because the Jews referring the Messiah to the Deuteronomy 18 verse 15, while the word Christus originated from Greek, which means the word of God or word from God, in Quran word from him, meaning the word is one of these Genesis 3 verse 22, or we Quran. The Jews don't accept Jesus as Christ but Jesus as Messiah, because Jews who did not accept Jesus don't believe that Jesus is the word of God, or word from God. So the words the disciples were called Christians first at Antioch. This doesn't mean that the followers or disciples of Jesus starts in Antioch, as was so clearly stated the disciples of Jesus were called as Christians in Antioch, which means the word disciples of Jesus was first to be translated as Christians in Antioch. So what are you saying, that the apostles are not Roman Catholic but Christians, as the Roman Catholic Church is the existing ministry of the Christians, as basing from Matthew 21 verse 43, 1 Peter 2, 9, Ephesians 5 verse 3, 8, and 9. Romans 16 verse 16, Acts 20 verse 28 to 32, Jesus Peter, and Paul, referring this to Romans, as was commissioned to minister the church of God, which is the church of Christ as in one. So meaning if God and Jesus makes the church to be Judaism Christianity and given it to Romans, so therefore all from Abraham up to now, all believers of God are inside the church of Christ being ministered by the international church of all our descendants, or Roman Catholic Church, which was in the beginning, is the church of Abraham, which means the church of Abraham is the same RCC, because the church of Abraham concerning the first kingdom in the church of God, continued to Isaac, then to Jacob, then to Judah or David, then to Jesus or Peter, then to the Romans or Ella. As RCC is the descendants of Allah, as the promise is to Abraham concerning first to Isaac and to his descendants called to be Judaism Christianity, so why God will gives the ministry of the church of God or church of Christ to the Philippines. Second kingdom is to Ishmael called to be Mohammedanism Christianity,